Good morning. Thank you so much for joining today. My name is Melissa, and I'm here to lead you through Sunrise Stretch. We will practice together for 25 minutes. So, just a reminder to listen to your body. If any of the stretches are not working for you, please skip them, come on out and modify. And things that you may want to use today for your practice is it'll be nice to have a yoga mat, maybe a blocker blanket to gently support the practice. I did want to do a bit of stretching with a strap. So if you have a strap, please grab that. If you don't have a strap, that's okay. You can still do the stretches without the strap. You can also get kind of creative with things around your house as well. So if you have a tie that would go around the neck, you could grab one of those. If you have one of those straps that goes around a robe, you can grab that. A piece of rope would work as well. So just kind of help us with a little bit of stretching. But if you don't have it, again, that's totally fine. We'll just do the stretches without it. You can definitely get a very good stretch for your body. So today I wanted to focus a bit on the legs. So I wanted to work with some stretching on our legs. And this will just be really a wonderful practice to get the blood and circulation flowing down to the toes and to really revitalize the legs. So let's get started down on our backs today. So we're just going to start down on our ground and we will work a bit with our legs down there. And then as you start here, you can just feel your body resting along the mat. And we are just going to take our feet out nice and wide. So have your feet right at the edges of your mat. Take a moment here and let's begin to drop the knees to the right and the left. So we'll just do a little windshield wipe side to side. And then as you come into stillness here, let's begin to reach for our strap. So we are going to take the strap around the ball of the right foot. And then take your right foot right on up to the sky. And begin to create circles here. Maybe find large circles, maybe find smaller circles here. And begin to circle in the other direction. So I'll just reverse that movement. And then as you come to stillness here, let's begin to walk the hands up the strap. So we will encourage the right leg into the body a little bit. And take some time here to press out through the heel and the back of the knee. Try to feel that your leg is active, engaged, and energized. Bring your right foot to the right. Let's bring ourselves into a nice inner leg stretch here. And try to feel grounded evenly in the right side and the left side. So it might feel like that left side is kind of lifting and rolling up a little bit. So try to press that left hip down. Get that nice grounding sensation through both sides of your body. Leg floats through center. Straighten out that left leg if that left leg was bent. And then let's take our right foot to the left. And then this can give you that really nice IT band stretch. So we're just going to really lengthen here through the waist and into the hip. And release. Let's put ourselves back on through to center. Leg can float right on up to the sky. Now let's take our left foot to meet our right foot. Right leg can relax down. And take that time. Let's begin to circle. We'll find a bit of movement here. And circle in the other direction. Coming into stillness here, let's walk the hands up the strap and encourage the leg into the body. Again, really activate that left leg. Press out through the heel and the back of the knee. Try to feel that the leg is active, engaged, and energized. The left foot to the left. Let's land in that inner leg stretch here. Press in through the right sitting bone. Even off through the low back. Back to center. Let's take it on up. Let's take our left foot to the right. So you can straighten out that right leg if you'd like and bring yourself into a twist. And then with your twist here, maybe breathing into the stomach, breathing into the ribs, and then taking your breath all the way to your chest. Let's take ourselves back to center. So we can sweep that leg right back on up to the sky. Take your strap. We will release that one right off to the side of the mat. Let's begin to take our feet out nice and wide and windshield wipe your knees to the right and windshield wipe your knees to the left. Good. Let's bring ourselves back to center here. Taking your right knee into your chest. So this one, fingers will interlock, gently support the front of your knee. And we are just going to circle that leg a little bit. We'll get into our hip joint here. Circle in the other direction. We'll reverse that movement. Coming into stillness, begin to pull the knee into the chest. So we are going to just pull that knee right into our stomach here. You might feel a little pressure in the stomach. Pull it right into the ribs. Have your arms hug into the sides of your body. We don't want them out to the sides of the room too much. Try to use a little bit of arm strength, a little bit of shoulder strength to really draw the legs into your body here. And then lightening up on that stretch, let's take our knee into our underarm area. So this time we will try to avoid our stomach and we'll try to avoid our rib cage. So we're just gonna pull the knee into the underarm area. And that's just gonna give that hip a little bit of a different stretch. And release. Let's take the sole of our right foot to the inside of the left leg. So you're just going to draw your foot to the inside of the leg. Let's bring the arms up and overhead. And we are going to just settle into a really nice shoulder stretch here. You could press in through your left heel, lift your hips up, tuck your tailbone, and try to even the hips off on this one. If it's too much of a stretch, maybe grab a block or a blanket and give a little support to that right knee. This one is our reclining tree pose, Supta Vrikshasana. This one is so nice because it does give that nice stretch to the inside of your leg. Bringing your right knee to the left, let's float ourselves over for a little bit of a twist here. So right knee comes off to the left, and you can keep that left leg straight if you'd like. Maybe gaze off your right shoulder, then allow for the eyes to close here. And then gently relax that right shoulder down onto the mat. Feel your stretch in through the legs. So this one can be that nice IT band stretch. You can get into the waist, into that hip a bit. And release. Let's foot ourselves back through to center. Feet come out nice and wide to the edges of the mat, and drop your knees to the right and drop your knees to the left. Left knee can come to the chest, into the stomach. So fingers interlock, gentle support on this one. Your right leg, you can either straighten it along the mat or have it bent. And let's begin to circle. We will find that movement. Circle in the other direction. Take your knee to your chest, bring it in, let's hug it in. And the nice thing on this one, so you're just gonna use a little bit of that arm strength, a little bit of that shoulder strength to really draw the leg into your body. Give yourself a little bit more of that leg stretch. Left knee floats to the left. Let's pull that into the underarm area. So this time, try to avoid your stomach and try to avoid your ribs. Sole of your left foot moves to the inside of your right leg. Press down into your right heel if you need to lift your hips up to tuck your tailbone to even off your low back and your hips. Hands can reach up and overhead if you would like to bring into a shoulder release here. And this one will be just such a nice, it's more of a passive stretch, but it is this gentle opening for the legs. So just letting the legs be really grounded and heavy. Maybe in your body, doing a little scan here, noticing where you're holding on to tension. And then with each exhale, let that tension go. Left knee can float to the right, and we'll bring ourselves into a twist. So you're just gonna roll that knee over. Of course, keep that right leg straight, and we'll just give you a little different twist, but you could always bend the bottom leg as well. Relax, try to relax that left shoulder down to the mat. Maybe gaze off your left shoulder. And release. Let's bring ourselves back on through to center. Feet come out nice and wide to the edges of your mat. Drop your knees to the right and drop your knees to the left. So from here, let's come on to our stomachs. So we're just going to roll ourselves right on over. And as you find your way down onto your stomach, feel free to have that yoga strap close by if you'd like it. And we are going to work a little bit with our quads. So we're going to continue that nice leg stretch. So for this one, right hand for your right foot, and we're just going to pull it in here. Now, if that's not accessible, you can grab your strap, loop your strap around your foot, then pull it in. And if you don't have your strap, you could just have your knee bent and encouraging that leg into your body. So let's just be here with the stretch. So this one is that wonderful quad stretch, and it's a great hip flexor and psoas stretch. And I'm sure there is sensation showing up for you in your body. So try to just breathe into that. Quad stretches tend to bring up a lot of stretch for most people. So try to breathe into that quad stretch as best as you can. Know that the stretch won't last forever. Let's try this one on the other side. Right leg can relax down. Left hand for your left foot. Let's reach up, grab it. Maybe use your strap on the side. And release. Let's gently relax our head down and draw the feet to the right and left. Great one on that one. I know that that's not easy for everyone, and it is very beneficial though. It does give us that nice opportunity to reset the legs. Good. Let's begin to press ourselves on up into a table position. And we're going to come on up to stand when you're ready. So I'd love to build on that quad stretch a little bit, and we'll work with it standing. So it might be a little easier, maybe more challenging. You can see what feels right for you. So if you had your yoga strap, of course, you can use that yoga strap if you'd like. Let's try to take that right hand for the right foot. So if you need to grab onto the wall with your left hand, feel free to do that. So right hand for right foot, and then just pulling that foot in for a minute. So I like this variation quite a bit because it is going to be really beneficial for the other leg as well. So it's going to be great for strengthening all of the muscles through your foot, through the ankle, and through the knee. And then on that right side, we'll get that nice hip flexor and psoas stretch. We'll get that nice deep quad stretch as well. And release. Let's plant that right foot down, left hand for left foot, rising up. And then anytime we work with a balancing pose, find your drishti, find that one spot to focus your concentration, to focus your awareness. And once you find that spot, not letting the eye shift at all. And release. Let's float that one down. Feet can come out nice and wide. We will windshield wipe the arms side to side now. Let's come into a little empty coat sleeve stretch. And coming into stillness here, let's take that right leg up and over. So we'll work with a figure 4 standing stretch. Of course, grab onto that wall if you need to. Bring your right leg up and over, create figure 4, and then gently drop your hips back and down. It's almost like a variation of a chair pose as well. So to deepen your stretch, you can flex your right foot and encourage this right knee down towards the ground a little bit. Imagining that there was a chair that you are going to sit into, so you can just let those hips get nice and low. Try to bring your weight back into the heel of that left foot. And release. Right foot lowers, left leg up and over. Hips back and down. Weight in the heel. Toes are light. And then just feel yourself connecting with your breath here. Try to breathe into the stomach, ribs, and chest. And then releasing from the chest, ribs, and the stomach. See if you can hold the balance, so strengthening for that right leg. Let's come on out. We'll take our feet a bit wider than our hips and arms side to side. As you come to stillness here, let's bring our feet in line with our hips. Hands can reach and stretch to the sky, full breath, and hands at the heart. Inhale, let's reach and stretch up. And release. And 3 more times here with your breath. Hands are at the heart. Circle in the other direction, fingertips up. Arms can sweep out and around. Good. Let's put our hands at the heart space. Thank you so much for joining today. It's really great to be here with you to start the day with a bit of stretching. I hope your legs are feeling better. Personally, I know mine feel really great. They feel very revitalized, full of energy. I can feel that, anything that was kind of stuck there before has released. Any tension that I was holding on to is released. Legs feel much better. Hope you experience the same. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day.